Hello and welcome to Two Have and Two Roll Till Death Saves Do Us Part, our TTRPG gaming series. My name is Oliver, and I will be your storyteller and your dungeon master for today. We'll be continuing playing through our Land of Vampires campaign written by the folks over at Grove Guardian Press that make content for one-on-one D&D or role-playing games. So head over there, the stuff's in the About section. With me today, we have Robin, who will be playing Annelisse. I've just realised we're in the wrong parts of my my setup again. Robin, why don't you do some announcements while I sort that out?
Yeah, hello everybody. So as well as catching us here on Twitch, we are also available on all other forms of social media. You can find links to all of these in the About section here on our Twitch page, which I have recently made really easy to find everything on. So hopefully that's a little bit better. We stream here our D&D game every Sunday. We also have a Just Chatting stream on a Thursday, and Oliver does gaming on a Friday. Although lately it's been a bit of a whenever he feels like playing some games. So we've been on a little bit more than usual lately, which is awesome.
Yeah, sure, super professional schedule, but we try to keep at least continuing actual plays of our D&D game to a schedule. So
yeah, we also have a competition that is currently running. So the competition is currently running over on our Instagram page, which is To Have To Roll. We are giving away a little selection of lovely goodies. We have a set of D&D dice. I'm going to show them here, although I'm very sorry to our podcast listeners because you won't be able to see them at the minute.
Should I describe them?
You can describe them
in DM fashion.
Right, you describe the dice, okay?
Oh, no, you're not going to give me anything. Right, so here we have a full set of D&D TTRPG dice. They are a turquoise, blue and purple mix, like a almost like a marbly effect on them. A very completely matte as well. Very lovely. And here we have a pair of earrings. In the shape of fairy wings? Yeah, yes, fairy wings.
Fairy wings, yes. Fairy butterfly, whatever I'd say fairy,
yeah. So we have like a crystallized form fairy wing with tinges of oranges and greens. Very fey if you want to get your fairy style on this summer.
Oh my god.
And here we have something the camera's totally not picking up, but I do know what this is. This is a small electric candle set with three little candles that are electrically lit, and they're surrounded by a little foresty scene of mushrooms and grass. There you go. And last but not least, we have a pendant that is see-through, I think. It's a see-through crystal. I can't make out the detailing on it, but trust me, it's very pretty.
I also have a little mini glass butterfly, which I'm not going to try and show because the camera does not show it anyway. So yeah, full I would call it a Fae giveaway that's going on. So again, you can head over to our Instagram to enter there. There is the opportunity for many entries, and if you are we can get entries on Twitch, on Twitter, on TikTok, everywhere, so we can enter you lots of times. The winner will be drawn next Saturday, which is the
Sunday.
16th Saturday, which is the
Saturday?
16th.
Sorry, no, my fault. Okay. this is the second time today I've got it wrong.
It's okay. So the competition closes on the Saturday the 16th, and I decided I'd just be announcing the winner on the same day, and it'll be announced again on the Sunday afterwards. So there you go.
Okay,
and that is everything there. That's the first time we've had an announcement in a while.
yeah. So rule is don't listen to Oliver when it comes to this specific competition because I keep getting the details wrong. Also, I do want to just mention as well the release of Glorious Taverns as well. We're not in affiliation with Critit or sponsored, but Robin and I did contribute some content to this book. So it is a TTRPG 5e compatible supplement for your games where you can add taverns and drinks and some adventure hooks, but most importantly, bards. And there's 2 bards in there that were created by us. One of which is Annelisse the Bard, who is featured prominently as a player character in this game. So if you want to add Annelisse to your games, head over to critit.co.uk and they will surely supply you with your own copy of Glorious Taverns. Fantastic. Right, are we ready to jump in?
I think so, yeah. Let's do this.
Okay. So, last time, Annelisse, Kalina, and Varuk spoke to the Dryad in Moira about the artifact in their possession, known as the Heart of the Field. They found that the heart was created when the Lord of the Land betrayed the rulers of the realm, known as the Four Sisters. Each sister's essence was split between the heart and a sacred location called the Fane. The heart, unfortunately, holds a corruption. Moira thinks removing the corruption may be a step in bringing back the sisters. People like our adventuring party, however, seem to be less affected by the corruption, and Inamora suggests that they seek out the travelling people known as the Saudade, who may understand this type of curse and how to maybe remove the corruption. Departing the sacred grove, our heroes come face to face with a noblewoman riding a quite nightmarish steed that introduced herself as Xanthia Rasvan Drago, the Lord of Ulstein Horod. Drago lets them know that she is watching their actions carefully and with interest before departing. After their encounter with Drago, they come across another woman, a woman who is trapped underneath the body of a werewolf. She introduces herself after she is saved by the party as Anya. She is also looking for the Saudade. She states that Saudade can travel from world to world and wishes to get their help, as she also wishes to leave Steimhorror. She hates it here. So they all join forces, and they come across an altercation between a group of wildlings and a Saudade sentry. After rescuing the sentry, a group of Saudade led by a man called Dimitri arrives, thanks them, and invites them to the Saudade muster. The Saudade muster, as he brings the party to them, is a group of 6 colourful wagons surrounded by about 30 to 40 Saudade, with a line of salt that surrounds the entire camp. And he invites you in. Upon entering, Annelisse, there's lots of dancing, playing children. There's music being played. There's food being cooked. Dimitri offers you seats, offers you food, teas, coffees, alcoholic beverages, if you so wish.
Yeah, no, Annelisse will most definitely be, sitting down with them all, having a drink, eating the food. She'll be doing pretty much everything and just, chatting away. And as people are playing music and dancing, she will take her lute out and she will try to join in and following what they are playing.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Make a performance check for fun.
Ooh.
Why not?
I rolled a 16, and my performance 27.
27. Okay, yeah, you it's not really the type of it's folk music, and it's music that you most definitely haven't heard before in its maybe the type of similar genres of music. It is folky, but quite clearly the lyrics and the way the song is formed you're not familiar with. So it's difficult to jam with them, but it's more of a, we all sit around in a circle and we'll take turns telling telling stories and doing songs. Songs and stories, if you will.
I see where you're going there.
Yeah, there's three bards in particular that are very very good, very comedic, and they have you all laughing apart from oh man, Kalina. I almost forgot the name of your sidekick there. Apart from Kalina, Anya smiles every now and again. But they're very wacky and talk, sing songs about chopping wood.
Oh, what is wrong, Kalina? Do you not like it?
No, it's
not
very
funny, no?
no, it's very funny.
You don't look like you're liking it. You're like not like smiling or anything.
No, I totally get it. I'll just it's all like double entendres and whatnot.
Do you know what? I will find something that will make you laugh one day.
We will see.
Like, it's going to happen. Like, something's going to make you laugh. You're like a little bit dark and gritty, so I feel like the only thing you're going to laugh at is going to be like, the Zack's head on a pike. You might laugh at that.
Well, you do remember that she did laugh once, but it was magically induced.
Oh, wait a minute. I have heard you laugh. You have a nice laugh.
I was hoping you'd forget about it.
Oh, no, it was nice. It was, like, really charming. Like, I mean, I guess I could make you laugh like that. Like, I have that magic. I could, like,
No,
like,
do not do it. No, don't.
Oh, no, just like once? No?
She draws a sword.
Okay, that's like a bit of an overreaction. I mean, like, I'm using my words. Don't use your weapon on me.
She sheathes it again, shrugs her shoulders. It goes back to listening to the songs and stories. During, like, weaving in between as conversations going on, Dimitri will sit down next to your party. So, friends, what brings you to this this part of Steimhorod? I can tell that we are maybe from different lands.
Well, Dimitri, we are definitely from a different land. We were coming to find you because we have something with us. We have something called the Heart of the Field. It's like a weird magical gem thing, and it's like, attached to these sisters and
yes, the four sisters. Yes, we know about the four sisters. Yes, of course.
Nice. Well, we were told that you might be able to know someone here who could, like, remove the curse on it or do something with the cursed magic on it.
Well, let me have a look.
Oh, here you go. She'll into her bag, and pull it out, avoiding mimic.
This is not. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not some, magical genius or anything like that. But as you can tell, our people have a long and rich history. So it's passed down many stories. I cannot remember any story about this heart of the field, as you call it. But I do know about the four sisters. Shortly after the fall of Steimhorod, one of the most powerful Saudad seers divined a prophecy.
A prophecy?
Oh yes, a prophecy. She foretold that when the sisters were reunited, her people would once again have the freedom to travel between realms.
So, you're stuck here as well. You cannot travel between the realms anymore.
Yes, unfortunately so. This, my people, this is the master. We have been trapped here for many years. When the Lady Drago, when she had her conflict with the sisters, we were cut off from our from the rest of our people?
Well, we seem to be trapped here as well. We came through a strange portal following a Lord Nasak. Have you ever heard of him?
Yes, we know of this Nasak, not the nicest of characters, unfortunately.
No,
That
no,
is
it's a
very
bit of a
interesting
dick.
that he can manage to travel across lands.
Well, it seems like a lot of people are trapped here and not being able to get in and out. Yet this, Nasak just was able to do it. He opened up a gate, and that's how we came through.
Yes. Well, people like Nasark. They're willing to do things that most are not to gain a certain type of magic, including the good Lady Drago. But
Do you get along with the Lady Draco then? Do you like her? Is there a good relationship there?
yes, we have an understanding.
But not an understanding enough for her to be able to help you and your people you reunite.
She is a complex character, Drago. It's not all just black and white. I think, unfortunately, we've lost the details of exactly what happened, but she seems to take, I would not say pity, but she, I think, feels bad in some way that we are trapped here.
You see, it's difficult. I've spoken to many people around here, and what I have gathered is that these four sisters, if they were to somehow be helped, be brought back, and the hearts all to be found, then perhaps everything here could go back to normal again, or to what it was before. But at the same time, this Lady Drago, people seem to have a strange relationship with her. I do not know. I mean, she knows what I'm doing. And I know that she could probably stop me quite easily.
Yeah,
So-
she's very powerful.
So why is she letting me go ahead and do this? Is it a game? Does she just want to see how far I get?
Most probably, but maybe not. Maybe she's more intrigued for different reason than just you being, new. So you see, there is another part to the prophecy.
Another part? What is the other part?
It was foretold that the arrival of strangers to the land would portend to the change that we speak of. The reuniting, the reuniting.
Oh, that's okay. I get that sometimes as well.
Yes, it's strong coffee. The reuniting of the four sisters.
Well, hopefully we are the strangers that is spoken of in the prophecy. Or we just going to die. Well, one of them. Or maybe we'll do die, and that is part of it.
Well, I have lived in Steimharad all my life. And you're the first real strangers to Steimharad that I have ever met. So, Dimitri is excited.
Well, I'm glad that Dimitri is excited. Because I guess I'm excited as well. Perhaps, I know. Perhaps we are able to find all the hearts and we're able to, move all the bad voodoo magic from them. And maybe that's part of it. Maybe Drago, she will be so impressed with us that she is like, oh, you know what? That's fine. I will just lift the curse and everybody can go back to normal. Maybe she might do that.
Well, there's only one way to find out. I do not know, though. I did not hear anything about this heart. Do you know why it's called the heart?
I mean, I've been told the story several times, but I tend to have memory problems with this. So I know that it's like there with the four sisters, and the four sisters had their own place, like their own location. And
Oh yes, I know this thing.
remember.
No, this thing I know. This thing. It understood that the sisters they had sway over different lands. So one had sway over the fields, One had sway over, the rivers. And what were the other ones?
Was it the forest and
The
the
forest,
mountain?
that's it. Yes, the forest.
What was it? The mountain, the forest?
And the mountains.
That's
yes.
it. Oh, okay. So that's pretty much all I remember because I do not remember why it was called the heart of the field.
Well, it did make sense because there is actually a mini mountain. Well, so even though they were very different, the sisters, they held sway over their different lands, as we know, but they still met frequently together in a special place.
Where was this place? Tell me you know where the place is.
Well, funnily enough, I think I do.
Oh, you are wonderful, Dimitri. Where is the place?
It's not too far from here. Maybe like, 20 minutes walk.
Perhaps we could go there at some point. You could show us, and then maybe we take the heart there.
Yes, it's a special place. Dimitri will show you. You'll see when you get there. It's supposed to be a place of great power, but yeah, nobody really go. It'll make more sense when I show you.
That would be good. Just another thing, Dimitri, and she's gonna kind of lower her voice, and she's just kind of doing this so Dimitri can hear. She'll be like, the woman that came with us, Anya.
Yes.
We do not actually know her at all. We just met her. She was a little bit she fought very well, but she was a bit scary when she fought. She was looking for you because she thinks you can help her travel to another plane.
Oh, well, she must be very disappointed that we cannot.
Must be. But just so you know, I don't actually know her that well. Just, maybe you want to keep an eye.
It's very well. I'll go speak to her.
Mm.
Why not? He heads off, and you can see with Anya's kind of just kind of sitting. She's kind of taking everything in. She's eating and taking part, not dancing, but she has quite a kind of a mix. Sometimes quite a kind of a dour look on her face, and then other times she seems to have a bit of a shit-eating grin as well. Sometimes when things happen. But you see Dimitri talking to her, and then you all convene. Right, well, I've explained the situation to Anya. Yes, Anya, yeah.
Anya, yes, it's Anya.
But I am keen to, keen to see this place of power. I think maybe the answer's there. If I can't get out of this freaking place.
Well, perhaps it is. We go there. Maybe this could be the answer to everything. Or maybe Drago's waiting there and she's going to be like, "Hey, I knew you'd come here. I'm just going to kill you here now."
Well, that would be very unfortunate.
It would be.
Anyway, we can rest and we can head out in the morning.
Okay,
Unless
so
you're in some rush.
No, I guess we could settle in and rest for the night and just that would be a good idea actually. Now I think about it, I could probably do with the rest.
Yeah, I can't actually remember last time you rested, but for argument's sake. Great. Let's party, be merry, and you sing songs and stories throughout the night. unless there's anything you would like to do in camp before we jump forward.
No, she's gonna sing and dance and do her usual thing, and she will definitely try to encourage Kalina to dance a little bit, even if it is just her rigidly standing there as Annelisse dances around.
Do a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage! Oh, right. Ooh, that's a 2. Plus my persuasion is an 11, so that's a 13.
She doesn't dance. you do that thing where you try and pull her up, and she's like, no.
Just come on. Okay.
Farouk will dance with you, though. Farouk will dance with you, though.
Oh, no, that Farouk will dance with her. Yeah, she'll go and dance away with Farouk and everything.
And you'll jump around the fire.
Yeah, that's her, and then she'll just cuddle up for the night.
Okay, so morning comes, you can mark off your all your long rest stuff, get all your magics back, and so on and so forth. There's no one like prodding you awake too early, but there are people kind of milling about relatively early, tending to the animals and things like that, the horses that are there. Dimitri will basically stand and wait until you're ready. So it's up to you whether you want to just head straight out, or if there's anything you want to do in camp before you head out.
Annalise usually wakes quite early, so she'll just kind of like wake up as usual. She will feed Mimic his breakfast.
His breakfast, yeah. Mimic eats his breakfast.
Nudge Kalina awake. She actually, is Kalina still asleep?
I'm gonna say yeah. She sleeps in.
Right. She's gonna like tiptoe up to where Kalina is, and she's got Mimic. She's like, okay, Mimic, remember what we do? Remember you're going to wake Kalina up? You're going to lick her face? Go on then, you wake her up.
Do it. Do it. Have you spent time with Mimic to try and get him to do this?
I have spent every minute with Mimic since getting him.
Yeah. Okay. Do me an animal handling check to see how good your training has been.
Okay. Okay, I rolled a 15. My animal handling is a 6, so that's a 21.
21. Yeah, this crystal ball that you put down next to Kalina. You see the large purple tongue come out of this like very toothy maw, and it's quite concerning because like he's bigger than her head, and he does like this. He puts his tongue on Kalina, and but it's not like a doggy like kind of lick. It just like sticks to her cheek, and she opens her eyes and just kind of side eyes. What? Annalise, get it away from me now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Look, well, there's a good boy, Mimic. And then she'll put Mimic back in her bag and be like, okay, Kalina, we ready to go now?
Yes, let's go. Let's go to this magical place.
Oh, yeah, see, I knew you would be like excited about it. Okay, let's go.
So excited. Okay, so Dimitri meets the four of you. You're quite a large party now. You've actually got almost an actual freaking adventuring party for my one-on-one D&D game, but it's okay.
I know. One-on-one D&D game has turned into how to run a full party.
How to run a full party with one player, basically, yeah. So Dimitri leads you. You walk kind of like 5 miles north. And where the waters of the Eleanor's Delta River part around this hillside, there's a rock that juts from a tiny island in the middle of the delta. And it's weird because it's not just a rock, it's like a miniature mountain. And there's a tiny grove of like trees on one side of one face of the mountain. And at the base of it is a small cave opening that rests between roots of this tree, this older tree that kind of presides over the branches, kind of preside over the mountain as well.
So is it here? Do we like go inside the cave?
Well, yes, it is. This is. You see what I mean? It's a very unusual structure. But Dimitri, well, the South Dad always assumed this is maybe where the sisters meet, because it seems to be a convergence of their four,
Yes, look, so look, there's like a tree there, so that's like for the forest stuff. And then there's like, like the mountain bit for the mountain one. And like we're on the land, I guess everywhere's land. And then where is the water?
Well, it's in the middle of a river, so...
Oh, so we are in the middle of a. Oh my god, this is amazing! It's like they all come together. I guess this would make sense then. So
this is where Dimitri got up last time. So I will warn you, I was out foraging for food when a storm hit, and I had to go take cover. So Dimitri went, I know, I go into the cave.
And you went inside the cave?
Not all the way in. Dimitri heard noises down there.
Oh, Dimitri, it's okay. We all get scared sometimes. It's okay. You were like all by yourself.
Well, you know, it could have been like a bear or something, you know.
It could have been a bear. I mean,
I'm sure it's gone now, though.
Yes, I mean, like bears don't stay in caves for like ever, do they?
No, exactly. Maybe it's just trying to find shelter like Dimitri did.
Possibly. Okay. I guess we should head into the cave.
So the river's pretty wide, and this island is in the middle of it, and the river's pretty fast flowing as well. But there is what you see is a black oak, a relatively familiar style of black oak that you've already seen in Stone Horrod, and it seems to be leaning over. The branches seem to be being pulled towards this island, and it's making like a semi-bridge, basically. Not an easygoing bridge. It looks like you're going to have to do a little bit of acrobatics, if you will, to get over there, but it looks doable.
Okay, I mean, like, I think we could get over there, no problem at all. You know, we just go over, you know, that big branch.
Ah, yes. This is how Dimitri got over last time.
Okay. Well, I guess we could all just head over now then. It should be fine.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, okay. Right, who wants to go first?
No, I'll go first. It's fine, okay. It's fine. Look, watch Dimitri. Dimitri climbs up this black oak and pretty nimbly, actually. And then he's going to make a athletics check. He runs and jumps, and he just lands on the island, but his whole right leg ends up like in the river. We'll see you make it. You follow Dimitri. It's fine.
Well done, Dimitri. You got this. Okay. Who's going next? I could go next. I'll go next. And then she'll get up and she'll acrobatics.
Yeah, you can do acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
Can't tell if that's a 19 or a 16.
Oh no.
Oh, there's not a thing on it.
What do you mean 19 or a 16 if it... Wait, what?
Oh wait.
Because otherwise it'd be a 91, wouldn't it? If it was a...
Oh. This is 19.
Or a 61.
There's an air bubble right where the number meets.
Right, yeah, I got you.
It's opposite 2, so it has to be 19 if it's opposite 2, because they add 21, so it's 19.
Yeah. Oh, they add 21.
They add 21, yeah.
Math rocks.
Plus 4.
Plus 4. Yeah, you Annelisse does like a freaking forward flip from the black oak onto the island, not getting wet at all.
Cool. Varuk will go next. Acrobatics.
Dexterity.
Well, he's got athletics.
Well, yeah, because he's athletics for him, so he'll just do a run and jump.
That time it was 16 plus 6. So yeah, 22.
Yeah, he clears it, no problem. Dry as a bone.
Okay, Kalina, she has acrobatics at plus 6. Oh. Kalina got nat 1.
Nat 1. Kalina just loses her footing and just falls straight into the water. And then she has to basically doggy paddle her way up onto the land. She's soaking wet. And she looks pretty much the same as always, actually.
Oh no, are you okay, Kalina?
Oh yeah, fine.
You look wet. Do you want?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's another day in paradise.
No, but I got like other clothes. Do you
Fed up
want
with this
like?
shit.
Do you want some trousers
No,
that are
it's
dry?
fine. I'm fine. I said I'm fine.
Okay, fine. Be wet.
As you Anya's over last, do an insight check for me.
Okay. Ooh. Well, it's a 17
Mhm.
plus plus 4 is 21.
Okay. She was the last to go over. You notice that, and because she's like the last to go over, you actually you can see what looks like fear in her eyes. However, she extremely easily walks up the black oak and jumps across. Right, are we ready to go?
Of course, but that was impressive. Like, you came across there so easily. Have you ever been across anything like that before?
Oh yeah, I used to climb trees when I was a child.
Oh, okay. Sure. Let's keep going then. Yes.
Let's go. Dimitri, not too keen on going down there. I mean, I'm sure you can manage on your own, no?
Look,
I'm sure there's no bears down there, but just in case, I don't really want to get eaten.
Dimitri, it's okay.
Because you are the heroes, after all.
It's okay, Dimitri. We will not make you go down there if you do not want to. But do you want to stay out here, like at the surface?
Oh yes, Dimitri, you can wait up here. If you need me, just shout. I can't promise I will be of much use, but I can maybe go get help.
Well, like I have like a spell where I could talk to you in your head. I could send you a message, for example, in your head. Yes. So I could say that if we're down there, we get stuck and we're like, oh no, shit, a bear is trying to eat me.
Oh no, a bear.
Yes, we could be like, oh no, a bear. And you could then, well, I guess it's just a heads up, so you could save yourself. But maybe you could send other people to come help us.
Oh, it's fine. I'll do that. You are a hero indeed.
Okay, right. Let's head down there. Right behind you, Vrook.
Yeah. Okay.
You are the bravest, after all, and the strongest.
Yeah. Whatever. Follow me. What is the marching order actually? So Varuk up front.
Let's go with Varuk, Kalina, and basically Annelisse just wants to make sure she's next to Anya so that she can keep an eye on her.
Okay. Of course.
So either in front of Anya or behind Anya.
Okay, so walking down, and you can't. I mean, it's tricky. You kind of have to do single file. You could be a squeeze to go 2 by 2, but you travel down into the depths of the cave. It does get slightly dark down here, but there seems to be a light mysteriously coming from somewhere as well. Not a source of light, like as in a single source, but being in a well lit kind of undergrowth of forest. That's what it kind of feels like. Well, that's what it looks like. You start walking down these kind of roughly hewn stone steps into a kind of real earthen cave. It's not so much stone and brick, but it's mostly earth. It slopes down and then into a larger area, kind of heading south. And you can hear the sounds of rushing water, quite loud and echoing. Can you do me a perception check, Annelisse?
Yeah, sure. Perception for Annelisse. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for Annelisse.
14 for Annelisse.
Our passive is 16, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. So as the 4 of you are heading down into the main part of the cave, there is a split. There is a split to the left, which seems to go kind of north, and then a split to the right that seems to veer down into the south. Annelisse, from the south, you can hear water from both directions. The south is maybe a little bit more echoey, and you can hear kind of bizarre clicking noises as well. Quite unusual for you.
Clicking noises.
Clicking noises.
Okay. Okay, so which way do you all think we should go? Like, it sounds like there's water coming from both directions, but I can hear something a little bit more spooky down south.
Yeah, well, it makes sense if it's probably the one body of water going through both. Since we are in the middle of a river.
That is true. So perhaps we, do we go down south to the scary clicky noises, or do we go up north to the spooky silence?
I'm willing to... You're the smart one, Annelisse. I feel like you should make this choice.
Well, let's go south, you know, because it's like down, and I like going down. Let's go down.
Okay, so you you head into this area, and it opens up. It is the floor starts to become very slick with moisture. The footing is actually pretty difficult here. I'd actually want you, as you're moving down this slope, to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Sure.
I think this music's a little bit upbeat as well for this.
Okay, Annelisse rolled a 3. Her dex is 7, so that's 11 for Annelisse. For Kalina, it is a 16.
Okay.
And for Varuk, it's a 12.
12. Okay. So going through here, if you're moving at half speed, for all of you now, then you're fine. But if you move at full speed, you're going to have to make a dexterity saving throw or slip.
Right. Okay.
As you're walking into this room, one thing that you notice, make a perception check, actually.
I'm sorry, I rolled a 4.
4.
Perception's a 6, it's 10.
Okay, 10. You start to feel a warmth from your pack.
Okay. Like from my actual... Okay, right. Did you say we're walking into a room?
You're in a cave.
You're in a cave. Oh, in a cave. So
You're in a tunnel
we're
system.
still single file.
No, I said it opens out, so you're starting to open out and it's sloping downwards now.
Got it, sorry. Annelisse is going to open her pouch to see if she can figure out what's warming up.
You open your pouch and you can see a pulsating green light coming from something.
Guys, there's like a pulsating green light coming from something in my bag. It wasn't green before.
That's the weirdest sentence ever.
I know. Sometimes I struggle. I don't think about things before I say them always. But I'm just gonna touch it, okay? It'll be fine. And she'll put her hand into her bag, try and feel around, see what it is that's glowing.
Yeah, you can feel what it is. It's the heart of the field.
Oh, look, it's the heart of the field. This totally is not a surprise to me.
You see, as you look at it, there's kind of thin rays of pure green light percolating through. Now that it is actually being lit up from beneath, it almost looks like the surface is actually covered in grime now. And it's just pulsing like that.
I'm trying to think about everything people have said about this. They said that it corrupts everything around it. Perhaps just now it's not corrupting, but trying to do what it was originally meant to be for. Because it's maybe it remembers where we are.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Or it's warning us. to not go further. So we should probably just keep going further.
Maybe it's warning us against that. And Kalina, as you guys are slowly walking down, in front of you is a large body of water that is running pretty rapidly. It's basically an underground river. You can see a shore on the other side. However, on this side, you see these like glistening oblong. I can only describe them as eggs, right? They rest in clumps all along the edges of the shore closest to you and around the edges of the walls in this cave.
Okay. I feel a little bit uncomfortable, guys, because I think those are eggs, and I don't know, but like things come out of eggs, and sometimes really big things come out of eggs, which means like a really big thing might have laid those eggs.
So what do you want to do?
Maybe we be very careful. We need to get through that water, right, to the other side. So maybe we be very careful not to stand on any eggs or squishy any eggs so that nobody knows that we are here.
All right, let's go
then. Yeah. I got to have a quick look at one of them. Maybe I know what it is. I'm just gonna have a look at one of the eggs without touching it, see if she can figure out what thing it came from.
As you approach the eggs are large, and before you can get a good look at it, you hear a massive splashing sound coming from the body of water, and this large chitinous monster emerges. It looks like it probably looks about 500 pounds in weight. It is very large. It looks like a mix between an insect, a lobster, and a serpent.
Okay.
It's more closely looks like a large yellow gray lobster. It has two large, like 5 foot long claws with 4 legs and a long tail. And around its mouth area, you see several squirming tentacles. And it bursts out of the water and heads straight for you, Annelisse. I want to start rolling initiative, please.
Okay. Right. Hopefully that's the last nat one. But
Oh
Annelisse
no!
rolled nat one, so she gets a 5.
Annelisse rolled a nat 1.
Sorry, I take all the sheets up. Rook, he gets a 9.
Okay.
Kalina, that's another nat 1.
Okay.
I did not want a repeat of last week.
Who's got the higher dex between you and Kalina?
Kalina.
Kalina. Okay.
No, I'm still above because my initiative's a 4. So no, Kalina will get a 4, and Annelisse gets 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, your initiative should be based on your dex.
Well, hers doesn't have an initiative on her sheet, and it says 17. It says her initiative is +3, and my sheet says my initiative is +4. But she doesn't have an initiative like box on her sheet.
Well, she won't. It's a dex.
Yeah, so I'm just using her dex.
Yeah.
But my initiative's a 4.
Yeah, because you got higher dex than her. Higher dex modifier than her.
No, my dex is 16. Hers is 17.
No, that's not a modifier. That's your ability. That's your ability score.
Yeah, my modifier is a +3, and so is hers.
So how is your initiative +4?
D&D Beyond has put it as that.
Okay. Yeah, it must know what it's doing.
Yeah.
That's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay, so Anya is actually going to go first. She
Okay.
is going to run up to this large chitinous death lobstery thing. She's going to make 2 attacks against it. It's a natural 1. That hits. She hits with the second one. Just 2d4. Nice. Okay, it's now this thing's turn. So this thing comes running at you. Anya kind of intercepts. It is going to come at you with one of its pincers, Annelisse.
I will cutting words it.
You're cutting words, okay. It rolled a 20.
I will cutting words.
Yeah, roll your d8.
That's a 3.
So that's 17?
Oh no, so yeah, sorry, no, it'll come off the damage. Sorry, when it's.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, no, because cutting words can come off the attack, though, right?
It
Am I
can,
wrong?
yeah. You can choose which one it is.
All right, yeah, okay, yeah.
When
just,
you said
just
20,
say.
I was like, well, that's too big a risk.
Okay,
There's no way I'm going to be able to avoid that.
Okay, so you take 8 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and you are now grappled in this thing's pincered.
Okay.
In this thing's pincers. It's going to make a second attack with its a pincer against Anya for an 18, and she takes 12 damage, and she is now grappled.
Okay.
Right, it is now your turn. And you are currently
Is it not
grappled.
Varuk's turn?
Sorry, it is Varuk's turn. Yes,
Okay.
it is.
So Varuk is going to run up with his big sword.
His big old sword.
And he's going to hit with a sword. He's going to go for the tentacles, trying to, like, get the big crab person.
Rolling a
monster.
crab person.
Oh, that was really bad. Let's see. 9.
A 9 does not hit.
No.
He swings his sword, and yeah, this thing's armor is like steel.
We're going to extra attack.
Extra attack.
Oh, that was an 18 that time. Plus 6. So I assume that will get him.
What was it? Sorry.
18 plus
18
6.
plus 6.
Yeah.
That will definitely hit. Roll some damage.
Awesome. So he's going to do 18. 9 points of damage, please.
Well done.
And then he is going to he's going to stay there actually, because he would have had to be quite close to hit, so he'll stay there.
Okie doke. So it'll be Annalise's turn then.
Okay, Annelisse is going to, so she is grappled. I don't quite know how grappled works. How do you go about getting out of grappled?
So for this, you're basically, when you grapple, your speed becomes 0. But because you're grappled, you can make a strength check contested against this thing. So if you would like to make me a strength...
Would that be an action?
Yeah, because you can't do anything else. You're grappled.
Oh, can I vicious mockery?
I guess you can, yeah.
So I was thinking, I can
Yeah.
use my words, right?
Well, let's look up the basic rules. Grappled. Grappled. Grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus of its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes grappled. Okay, so yeah, you're just 0 basically, but you just can't do a melee attack or a ranged attack because your arms are. So it's not grappling your mouth. So I assume that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna like try and insult it here because yeah, why not? She's just gonna look at it and be like, "Hey, you, weird like crab thing, you know, like I don't even know what to call you. Like, seriously, you are the reason that the gene pool needs a lifeguard.
Okay. Rolled 12.
Oh, that's a failure. You're going to have like a really sore head in a minute when I like, shoot out some damage when I find that. Oh, and then another dice. Oh, that's 5 points of psychic damage for you.
5 points. That's
And
pretty high.
Advantage on your next attack.
Okay, so it's are you doing anything else?
She's going
Is Vicious Mockery a bonus action?
No.
No.
It's an action. And then she's going to shout over to Kalina and be like,
Help!
Hey, Kalina, I've always admired how good you are with your sword. Now, could you please, show me how good I know you are by cutting the tentacles off of this weird crab thing before it eats me? Thank you, love you. I give her some inspiration.
Yeah, you inspire Kalina. It's her turn next. So yeah, as you say, like the tentacles. Yeah, it's got you and Anya in each of its claws, and the like pink tentacles that are coming from its like mouth now starting to kind of writhe. It's Kalina's turn.
Okay, Kalina is going to take out her big sword, and she is going to. Well, it's a short sword. We're going to say it's big.
Yeah,
it's big. A hammer. It's a hammer, isn't it?
Yeah, she's got a hammer and she's got a sword. Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to use her hammer first. She's going to go hit it with her hammer. We're not going to get another nat 1.
Was it actually a nat 1?
It's actually a nat 1.
Oh my god.
It is actually a nat 1.
Yeah.
So let's do the first one, and then
Misses.
she's going to extra attack.
Yeah, extra attack is fine.
Using a different dice. Fuck off. Right, that was a 4.
Oh, the
So
rolls.
that's 10.
10 doesn't hit.
Okay, she's going to bonus action with her magic Dancy sword, and she's going to send that to attack. That's an 11 plus 6 is 17.
That hits.
Good, because I would have cried on stream. That is, I rolled a d6 and I got a 1. That is 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
I'm inspired.
Yeah.
That inspiration wouldn't have helped it.
I was just about to say it's d8, so yeah, you would maybe on that second attack.
Risky. Let's leave it.
You want to leave it? Okay.
That's the end of her turn.
Okay. Did she would have moved? So everyone's in close contact. Yeah, I'm gonna say no one was more than like half the movement away, because remember if you're moving,
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
double double
I
movement.
forgot, yeah.
Unless you just want to go for it and risk it. It's now Anya's turn. Anya's gonna try and get out of this grapple. Basically, use her turn to get out of the grapple, which she succeeds. Let's see. Does she have any? Let's see if she has any bonus actions. Because she can't do much else. No, she's gonna back up. No, she's gonna just stay where she is in combat with it. No, I've changed my mind again. She's gonna go back and she's gonna take an attack of opportunity from it. And it misses, and she moves her movement back, half a movement back, from the thing. It's now its turn. It is going to attack you with its tentacles. So I want you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please, Annelisse.
Oh, but that's like really bad. And I rolled a 7. Plus 3 is 10.
Plus 10. So this tentacle, as it's holding you, its tentacle squirms and then shoots out at you and stabs you in the chest. You're now poisoned.
Great.
And Annelisse, you feel all the muscles in your body just tense up, and you can't move.
Okay.
You are now paralyzed because of this poison. So that means you are incapacitated, which means you're not grappled anymore, but you're incapacitated. And you automatically fail strength and dex saves, and the thing has advantage on you. It didn't need to roll for that, so it didn't need its disadvantage because of the mockery. But now it is going to... let's see, it's going to pincer Varuk with disadvantage.
Okay.
That's still an 18. Oof.
Ooh.
And it does 15 bludgeoning damage to
Oh my
Varuk.
god. Right, okay. Sorry.
That's
There's
alright,
lots of
don't worry.
maths here.
Take your time.
Take away 15. Okay.
So Varuk is now grappled.
Great.
And it's Varuk's turn.
Right. Okay, Varuk is going to try and get out the grapple. So is that a strength check?
Strength check.
Right. He's going to try and get out the grapple.
Or strength saving throw. If he's proficient.
No, he's not. 10.
10. He's still in the grapple.
Yep. That'll be his turn.
And at least you're incapacitated. You can't do anything.
Okay.
It's now Kalina.
Kalina is going to hit with her sword. That was a nat 20.
Hey, that's 20.
Yay! So Kalina is hitting with her, well, it's her hammer. Sorry. So is that double the dice?
It's double the dice, yep.
And it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage.
Sweet.
Then she's going to extra attack. 14, dirty 20.
That hits.
6, 7, 8, another 9 points of damage.
Sweet.
Then she's going to bonus action, Dancy Sword. Come on. Oh, I rolled an 18.
18, that also
18,
hits.
yeah. That's one.
Kalina going for it.
4 points of damage. So that's... And that is end of her turn.
It's the end of her turn. It's now Anya who's going to come in and do a couple of attacks. Natural 1, unfortunately. That next one will hit, though. Okay, she comes in and just manages to stab it right in between its joints of its kind of crustacean-like legs. Seems to do some damage, but it's still holding on to you and Varuk. It's now okay, so it's currently holding 2 of you, but now it's going to turn its attention with its tentacles to Varuk. So I need Varuk to make a Constitution saving throw, please, as he gets stabbed by this.
That is what he is proficient in, so let's see.
It's gonna be messy if you all get poisoned.
11.
11. He is poisoned. You need to make a con save.
Sorry?
You need to make a con save. I'm sorry.
I do.
Yes. You can
Oh,
make.
sorry,
You can make
I thought- I
again.
thought
You
I
can
thought it
make
was
it
on
at the
my
end
turn,
of your
sorry.
turn. I didn't. I just didn't say.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, 7, 8, 10.
10. Okay. So you're currently now both poisoned
Cool.
and paralyzed.
Cool.
So that was 1 round you're poisoned for.
1 round.
That's 1. You're poisoned for a minute. So that's 10 rounds. I'm
Okay,
just.
okay.
I'm
I was
just.
gonna
That's
say, that's not so bad.
that's me just keeping track of how long everyone's been poisoned. Hopefully it won't need to get to 10. But that's... you know what it's actually going to do? It's actually going to drop you, Annelisse, and it's going to try and grapple Anya.
Okay.
It does. She
Okay.
takes 12 points of damage.
Oh, shit. I was planning on healing her. Can't do that.
She looks fine, but she is currently grappled. And it is now Varuk's turn. He can make a con save at the end of his turn.
You'll make a con save. I rolled a 17, and his con is a 5. So that's 22.
22 passes. He snaps out of the paralysis, fighting through it. But that ends his turn, and he's still grappled.
Is that his action?
It's not his action. He gets to make a con save at the end of his turn.
Sorry. Okay, right, got it. No worries.
Yeah. Annelisse, you're the same. So make a con save.
Rolled an 11, plus 3 is 14.
14 just. Yeah, you just make it. So you come round at the end of your turn, fighting off that paralysis. You feel the venom running through your veins. It's now Kalina's turn.
Right, Kalina is going to hit with her sword. Oh, hammer. I keep saying sword. It's hammer. Rolled a 10, and plus 6 is 16.
16 hits.
Yeah, okay.
16 just hits.
Right.
That's the number you're looking for.
So you're writing that down. 5, 6, 7, 8 points damage. Going to extra attack. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
That hits.
6 points damage.
Nice. But Kalina's absolutely killing it. Literally.
Well, she needed it after all her ones. She's in a bit of a fuck off. I just rolled an nat 1.
A nat 1, oh my god. How? How are you rolling so many nat 1s?
I don't know. And this is my lucky dice that I was sure was weighted at one point. So yeah. Yeah, okay, so that's fine though. She's just done that. Okay, cool. That's her.
Is that her turn? So from the water, you all hear another splash as another one of these creatures appears, but this seems to be like half the size of the one you are fighting, but still coming at you quite aggressively. Its pincers don't seem as large, and it goes to make an attack against Anya. It hits. Ooh. Anya still looks all right. She's now grappled by this thing, but it has to have 2 claws to hold her.
Okay. Got it.
And with that, I think we'll take a short break, and we'll come back at the top of the round there to carry on. Thank you, everyone, for joining us so far. We're going to go have a quick 5-10 minute break to recharge. Thank you for joining us so far, and we'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Bye. Hello, welcome back. Before the break, Annelisse and the party were in the Saudade camp, and they had explained to Dimitri that their mission was to bring back the 4 sisters, and this apparently had already been a prophecy from one of the Saudade. Thinking that these people were going to bring back the 4 sisters, Dimitri took them to a sacred site that they suspect might have been a meeting place for the 4 sisters. Upon entering the cave, our adventurers found that the heart of the field has begun pulsating with some sort of energy. In the cave, they found a load of mysterious-looking eggs, and then they were beset upon by 2 large crustacean-like creatures that have been grappling them, and they've been having a hard time. So we're right in the middle of this combat, and we'll head right in with the top of the round. Anya is currently grappled, so she is going by the small one. So she is going to get out of it, which she does. And then she's going to... I forgot. Does she have a thing? No, she doesn't. She can't do anything else. It is now the large one's turn. It currently has you and Varuk in its grasp. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't have you in its grasp. It has Kalina, I think. Oh no, it didn't. No, it had Anya.
Varuk.
It just has Varuk. That's fine. It is going to use its pincer attack to try and get you again now, because you have now woken up. That's an 18 to hit, Annelisse.
Can I vicious mockery that?
Yeah, go on
Does it
then.
work? Not vicious mockery.
Yeah, cutting words.
Yeah, would it work on that? Okay. Right. Let's see. I will cutting words. I'm just going to be like, you know, it kind of looks like your face caught on fire, and then somebody tried to put the fire out using a hammer.
Roll your d8.
4. What does it roll to attack?
18.
Yeah, so it misses.
So it misses you as you throw out its insult. It completely It doesn't look like it can really understand you. It might have just been confused at what the what on earth you were trying to say to it. But it misses. But it is going to then use one of its tentacle now to attack Varuk. He needs to make a con save.
Okay. Right, con save for Varuk. So that's a +5. Roll a 13, so that gives him an 18.
18, yeah, he's fine.
Okay, awesome.
He's fine. It's now Varuk's turn.
So Varuk's gonna hit with his sword.
He's still grappled.
Oh, is he? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
he's not.
Sorry.
He's not poisoned, but he's grappled.
He's going to strength check then to get out of
Strength
grapple.
check, yeah.
Oh. Never mind, that was a 4 + 3 is a 7.
7. No, he's still grappled. That'll be his turn. Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that's his turn. Yeah.
Yeah. It's now your turn though, Annelisse.
My turn.
So you're currently next to it. You're getting the impression that being near these things is not a freaking good idea.
Yeah. I'm like away from it now, but he's grappled. I'm just trying to think of something here. Right. I am going to do something. So the little one, just so I've got a clear picture in my head, this little one, does it have anyone grappled?
It currently has Anya grappled.
Damn it. Okay.
Tactics.
Yeah, all the things I've got would hurt those that are in the grapple with it. That's what I'm struggling with.
It's like the perfect encounter for you, isn't it?
Right. Actually, Firebolt shouldn't.
No, Fireball won't. No,
Won't. Okay.
it's not an area effect spell.
I am going to Misty Step.
Good thinking. Yeah.
Misty Step the full 30 back,
Yeah.
which shouldn't affect like the ground or difficult terrain because it's Misty Step. So I'm just
It
going
won't.
to away, and then I'm going to be like, I'm going to look back at it and be like, you know, there's only one way that I actually like my crab, and that's on a barbecue. And she's gonna firebolt it.
Which one? The small one?
The big one.
The big one. Okay. Roll the spell attack for your firebolt.
17.
That hits.
Oh, I don't have a D10 out.
Get your D10 out.
Let's use one of my new D10s. Ooh, 6. 2 D10s and I got 7 damage.
7 damage.
7 fire damage.
Unlucky.
Please and thank you. And that is the end of her turn.
Okay. Kalina's up next.
Kalina is going to stabby.
Stab. Or
Well, she's gonna hit with the big thing.
the hammer,
The
yeah.
first one's a miss.
Okay.
Extra attack.
Extra attack.
6. That was a miss. No. What's 13? She's going to use her D8.
Inspiration, yeah.
19.
Yeah, that hits.
So, second attack gets, 6 of 8, 9 points of damage. And then she's going to bonus action with the sword. 14, it's a dirty 20. For another 9 points of damage.
Yeah, Kalina's absolutely kicking ass as she's like trying to do like the whole crab claw tool thing, you know, just like smash with a bludgeoning weapon, and then just kind of getting her magical sword to cut into its kind of the joints in its leg as it is trying to like grapple you, as it went to kind of snap its claws around you, Annelisse, and you disappeared, moved away and shot at it.
Kalina's going to stay there because she's
going to stay where she is. Okay. It's now the little one's turn. It's going to tentacle Anya. So Anya needs to make a con save. Makes it nat 20, so it doesn't affect her.
Nice.
It's now Anya's turn. She's going to try and get out of the grapple. Was she grappled last time? I can't remember.
I can't remember. I know, yes, she was, because that's how I couldn't do my area of effect spell.
I may have got that wrong, but it's fine. You can't go back now. So she's out. She's just gonna try and get away, move away. So she's gonna move her full movement, but she's gonna make a dex saving throw. She makes it. That's a natural 1, so she's gonna fall prone as she's running away from this little creature. It is now the big one's turn. It is going to try to pincer Kalina because it's already got Varuk.
Okay.
It's 20 for 12 points of damage.
Yep. 38.
She's now grappled, and it's going to try and use its tentacle on her. So she needs to make a Constitution save when you're ready.
Yeah, sorry. Was that 12 points of damage, yeah?
12, yes.
Yeah. I rolled a 15. Our con is a +1, so 16.
16, she makes it. She's grappled, but she's not poisoned.
Got it.
It is now Varuk's turn.
Right, where's Varuk? Is he grappled still?
Oh man, this is difficult to keep track of, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he is. I think now you've got 2 people grappled.
There's
grappled. Always been
1
2
person
people
on the floor.
basically.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, so Varuk's going to make a strength check to try and get out the grapple.
Yep.
9. What is his strength? Oh god. 12.
12. No. The number you're looking for is 14 on this one. So he's still grappled. So I mean, you can still do a bonus action. You just can't like attack. That's all.
But he can't use his arms. So
No.
Yeah.
So currently, this thing has Kalina and Varuk in its vices, as the tentacles are writhing. It's Kalina's turn. She can try and get out.
Yep, she's gonna try and get out. Okay, so Kalina.
You're looking for 14.
Yeah, no.
No, they're still in there.
Yep, still in there.
It's the little one now. It's gonna just run up and pincer. Oh, natural 1. I'm saying little one. It's still a big fuck off like lobster. Like it's not. It's just half the size of the other one you're fighting. So it doesn't manage to get hold of. Oh, actually, no. It has no. She's prone, so it has advantage.
Oh, damn it.
That's okay. 25 for 11 damage on you, and she's grappled.
Okay. I will try and make a plan up fast. My plan was all based on one of them not having someone grappled.
Yeah, all 3 of them are grappled, and this little one it's Anya's turn next.
Oh, is it? Sorry, I thought it was my turn next.
Oh wait, where are you then? Oh, we missed you. Did we miss you? I'm sorry.
You missed me, yeah.
For whatever reason, this is really hard to keep track of. You're there. So Annelisse, you go now then.
Yeah.
Did I just go straight from Varuk to Kalina? Is that what I
Yeah,
did?
you did.
Okay.
Yeah, because
You're in between them.
It should
Yeah.
be Anya, Varuk, me, Kalina should be last.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
your side, yeah.
Yeah. So Annelisse is going to do the same again, actually. She is going to firebolt the big one. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yeah, nice.
It's on a spell, though. How does that work? Do I get to double the damage?
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, it's a crit.
So that's 4d10s.
Yeah.
Wow. Come on, this could be it.
Hang on, what's firebolt damage? Is it?
2d10s, yeah.
Holy crap.
At this level, yeah.
That's good.
Sorry, what did I just say? 8.
Of course, yeah, of course. High level.
$21.
Okay, how do you want to kill this big thing?
Okay, I'm like no chef or anything, but I think if we just like toast it, just with a load of fire now, we could all eat for like a week. Let's do this. And she's just like, you know, feeling hot.
Yeah, you blow this thing away as this thing just cooks inside its own shell, as steam starts just rising from it from the heat. It smells pretty good. As it collapses to the floor and opens its claws. I'm going to give Kalina another go because she should have gone after you and you fucked it up. So she would now have a turn.
Oh, okay. So she's now out of the grapple and everything. Oh yeah, 'cause it's dead.
Yeah.
Well, I guess she'll grab her sword and go for the little one.
Yeah.
12, 16, 17, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
That's 4 damage. Oh, next attack was a natural 1. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to hit.
14 hits.
I said that right, didn't I?
Yep.
Sorry. That was for another 6 damage there,
6.
so total 10.
Okay, it's Anya. She's grappled, so she's gonna make a strength check, which she makes. She can't do much else. The big one is dead. It's Varuk's turn now.
Varuk is gonna go and stab with the sword.
Yeah.
19 to... Oh, it's a 19! He crits
Yeah, he
a 19!
crits. Yeah.
Ah! Right, so he's gonna... I thought I memorized his things, but I keep forgetting his ones. He's a D8, not a D6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
11. Nice.
Extra attack. Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
That's him.
That's him. Yeah, it's you then, Kalina.
Okay. Annelisse is going to take out her staff. And she is going to point it towards the little one. And she's just going to be like, how do you feel about other insects? And she's going to cast Insect Plague.
That'll probably affect
Wait. Should it?
Anya, right?
What sort of space? Oh, is Anya still grappled?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, scratch that. I'm
Yeah,
getting
she's
waiting
grappled,
this
yeah.
whole time to do it because I thought she wasn't grappled anymore.
She's grappled, yeah. No,
mean,
I didn't
finally.
think she was, but because she was prone, then it didn't. It has advantage on its melee attack, so.
Okay. Okay, sorry, I need to read something here. I drew it to myself really quickly, just so I know what it does. I don't know what this creature's intelligence score is, so I'm not going to do it.
You can guess.
If it's 4 or less, it's not going to do anything. I've wasted my action. Screw it. Let's pretend it's above 4, which I highly doubt. But Annelisse isn't that clever. Annelisse is going to look at it. And she's going to be like, you know, I've been like trying to make my lovely friend here laugh all day, and she just won't laugh. So maybe you could show her how it's done. And she's going to cast Hideous Laughter on the crab monster.
So what's the ruling when it comes to intelligence for Hideous Laughter?
It needs to be, if it's a score of 4 or under.
Yeah. So its intelligence is 5. So.
Oh my god. Okay, so it needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay. This is interesting. If rolls an 8.
Cool. The creature will perceive everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter.
Okay, so.
I'm so sorry.
This thing falls down. Now it's not laughing per se. It's more just it falls prone, which means its legs kind of splay out.
Yeah, prone, incapacitated and unable to stand.
Yeah, so it basically just makes this a lot of clicking noises and a lot of with its tentacles and a lot of with its claws. That's basically what happens. There's no laughing going on. It doesn't have a mouth.
I'm still satisfied.
Yeah, I can't believe that 5 intelligence hours. I didn't even know what you were going to do then. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. So, how does Anya look?
Do an insight check or a perception check.
Perception.
So it's okay.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
She was on the ground being grappled, and then she just fallen into the ground. But she doesn't look like she's like bleeding or like choking or dying or anything.
Just even more suspicious now. Okay, cool. That's the end of her turn.
Okay. It's Kalina's turn.
Kalina. Will she have advantage on attacks here with the creature being prone?
It's incapacitated. Hang on, incapacitated.
It's prone
different from prone. So
it's prone. The word is prone.
Oh, so it's not incapacitated.
It's both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unable. So it says or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up. It falls prone.
Yeah, okay. Falls prone.
Yeah.
So she's going to have advantage on a melee attack, but disadvantage on a ranged.
Yeah. She's melee attack, so that's fine.
Okay.
She's going to run up and hit it with her sword.
Yeah. Roll your attacks.
18 to hit.
Hits.
4 points of damage.
Yep.
Extra attack. Gosh, I rolled a 1 and then a 2, so not that one. And then bonus attack. Yeah, 17 plus 6, so I assume that hits.
That hits.
And 4, and I have 6 points of damage.
Oh, she want to do this.
Nice. I guess she's just going to be like, in her Kalina way, just be like, you know, I don't find this funny. And then just gonna go over, and she's just going to, like, you know, sword right. I'm picturing like a crab, like how you're like supposed to actually kill it right down the middle. She's gonna be like sword right down the middle of
through its brain stem, yeah.
And yeah, basically, and then pull it down towards her, just basically quick and over with.
Yeah, just straight through the middle like you would a lobster, and then cutting it in half as it splits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're out of. We'll come out of combat.
Nice.
So the four of you are left with one charred body and one butchered body of these kind of crustacean-like creatures. The only thing you can hear now is the rushing of the water.
Okay. Is everyone okay?
Well, I think a few people took some hits there, didn't they? Kalina took a fair few hits, right?
Yeah, naturally, yeah. She's gonna like go around and she's just gonna be like healing people for a little bit. So, actually, just going to like open up her bag. Hello, who's hurt? Who needs something? Here, Kalina, here, drink this. Just drink it. Not alcohol.
It's fine. I know. It's fine.
It was only one of the potions that I used and then refilled up with alcohol and forgot about. Okay, but I know which one it is because I put some red food coloring into it, so I knew which one it. Oh, it's fine. You'll find out. So she'll pass one to Kalina, one to Varuk, and she'll extend one out to Anya as well. We'll do like a healing potion.
Oh no, I'm wrong accent. No, I'm fine.
Are you sorry? You
Yeah.
took like a lot of hits. Like
No.
I would have been dead.
No, it's not as bad as it looks.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm hurt, but I'm not very hurt, so I think I will be fine. Okay, so healing potions. Just remind me, 2d4 plus 2? Cool.
Regular. For regular, yeah.
Yeah. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Gosh, they are still super hurt. And then 4, 5, 7. 37. Do you know what? I think they'll be fine. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Can we afford to rest? Or do we want to move forward?
I think we should like move forward a little bit because I don't know what is left to come. We should move forward.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So we need to like get over the water here. Do you think we could? I mean, I don't know about walking or swimming through it just in case there's something else in there. Maybe there's another way for us to go over.
Yeah, maybe. Can't see much though.
How wide does the river look?
It's about like 40 feet. You probably have to swim it.
Okay, I have got a couple of things that I could do. I can get myself over very easily. No, I can't. It's 40 feet, not 30.
What a coincidence.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, Ollie, that you're probably gonna have to look at some rules. I need to know carrying capacities of the people in the group. Varuk's the strongest. What would Varuk's carrying capacity be?
I'm not too bothered about carrying capacities here, but what's that? What's this? Here we go. Let's just look it up on D&D Beyond because it's good. Let's go up because there's rules for the strength. So
yeah, strength basically to see if they're strong enough to hold a person, because there's a way I could get us all across without blasting through all my spell slots in one go.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean they should. So characters carrying capacity, character strength scores determines maximum weight they can carry. Provided that the weight is distributed across the body, multiply a character strength multiply it by 15. So Varuk's going to be able to carry a person no problem.
And so could Kalina. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to do something. Varuk, could you like pick Anya up?
Sure.
Okay. And she takes out a lute, and she's going to be like, I believe you could fly. And she's going to cast fly on Baruch, and she's going to allow him to fly over the river.
Okay, so Everett goes, it just picks up Anya.
You'll need to steer. I can't steer you as well. Just like think of a magical thought.
Okay, hold on. So, like, freaking Lois Lane and Superman, Varuk and Kalina, like, glide. Anya. What did I say? Kalina. Sorry, yeah, Anya and Varuk fly fly over to the other side of the embankment.
You did it! Well done! Okay.
Anya gets off very quickly on the other side.
Kalina, you're probably stronger than I am. Do you mind?
Sure, you want me to carry you?
Yes, please. I will play while you carry me, and we can then head across.
Do you trust me?
Of course I trust you. You're not going to drop me in the water.
She holds out her hand.
She'll take her hand and she'll like kind of get up into her arms. Okay. Let's do this.
You're not very heavy.
Oh, thank you. Well, you're very strong. Like that helps. You're like really strong. So, okay, I'm going to concentrate on playing. Right, okay. It just kind of like pings at a chord and then like does it wrong. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay. And then she starts playing.
You're feeling pressure?
I don't feel pressure. Do you feel pressure?
Stop playing. So you're casting fly on Kalina.
She casts fly.
Okay, so yeah.
And on Kalina, yeah.
As she like Superman and Lois Lanes you across the water again.
Okay. Look at that, we did it. We're like experts at this. I didn't forget about anyone today because I sometimes forget about people.
No, we left the other guy out front.
Of course. Okay. So well done, good teamwork, everyone. Let's carry on, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a good idea to fly over, but it's probably, I mean, I imagine that's like Mum and Dad as he points over to the corpses of the monsters. So hopefully there's no more.
Oh, you think that's Mum and Dad? I thought that was like Mum and Baby. So maybe Mum and Dad.
Well, insects, like spiders, how the male is like a lot smaller than the female.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, so yeah, and they do look kind of like arachnid-like. So yes, okay. Maybe that's it. And then there'll be lots of little babies, but they're still in their eggs, so they should be fine.
Yeah, well, let's get out of here before they hatch.
It's fine. Okay, let's carry on.
Okay, so as you on the other side, you then turn right and all the way back up yourself as if you're heading kind of north once again, and then you head up a level. The ground is far drier up here. You can see in this area, it's not like the rest of the cave. The floor starts becoming kind of moss covered. You start seeing roots, and the pulsating from wherever you have the heart of the field on your person is starting to get stronger and stronger.
Okay. My bag is starting to get very hot right now. I'm going to I'm going to take the heart of the field out and put it in my hand. Just because I don't want it to I don't know, get too hot next to Mimic.
Mimic's pulsating with green light now.
Panting in the back. Okay, right. I'm going to take it out and like hold it out.
As you start ascending, you see a set of stairs made out of wood and moss, and there is a beam of light that is coming from the ceiling in this cave, and you feel a lot more tranquil now. At the top of the stairs there is a figure. You see what looks like an extremely, I'm going to say extremely, you've never seen a woman more beautiful ever. You can't quite tell. At first you think she might be elven, maybe human, but no, she's something else. It's almost like an otherworldly beauty.
Is anybody else seeing her or just me?
No, I see her.
Well, she looks very inviting. I'm sure she'll be able to help her. I could go speak to her.
Varuk just seems to be completely entranced. So does Kalina, actually.
Okay, we're all on the same page here. Okay,
Apart from maybe Anya, who hasn't changed her kind of facial expression much.
Annelisse will step towards the really beautiful woman who lives in a cave, who I'm sure is not a trap of any kind.
I'm sure it's not a trap.
Yep, she'll step straight towards her.
As you climb the stairs, she speaks to you. Welcome. I've been waiting a long time for this. Won't you follow me? And she gracefully turns around. Her voice carries a lot of age and wisdom, maybe in contrast to her appearance.
Yeah, yes, of course we will. So start following ahead.
As the four of you gather, she turns and stands in front of the sunlight above. You see a small patch of grass that surrounds a waterfall. And then she sits on a rock. My name is Arethusa. Welcome to my enclave.
Oliver, is Arethusa one of the names of the four sisters that I was given before?
No, it is
No,
not.
okay. It is wonderful to meet you. My name is Annelisse. This here is Kalina, Varuk, and Anya.
And what do you bring to my enclave, travelers?
Well, we bring this. She holds out the artifact.
Ah, yes. It is not the artifact I was waiting for, but all of you.
All of us? Why were you waiting for us?
Do you know of the Four Sisters? I assume you do, at this point, which is why it's led you
Yes.
here.
Yes, we're trying to help. We're trying to help the people here by somehow finding a way to bring them back.
This has been foretold. Your arrival and your restoration of Steim Horod was the last prophecy of Lena, the sister of the rivers, before she fell to Drago's treachery.
We heard of this prophecy. We just were unsure if it was us it was referring to, but I started to realize that it is a rarity to have a visitor to this area.
It is. Well, this enclave is very special. Once, long ago, the four Fey sisters set aside their responsibilities of their separate domains and met here in a sisterly unity.
So where do you come into all of this?
Oh, I am just a keeper of this place now.
Just you by yourself here?
Yes.
That must be incredibly lonely.
Oh, not at all.
Do you miss the sisters?
Yes and no.
This area down here, where you are now, it seems to be untouched by the horrible effects of out there. The curse seems to have fallen upon the lands. Is that because of you?
It's because of this place. I'm merely its keeper.
You said you were waiting on us. Does that mean you know what the next stage is? On what we should do to help?
It depends entirely on what your question is. What do you want to achieve here, in this land?
Well, I want to find a way to bring all four sisters back to their formal selves, with their hearts intact. I want to remove the curse from the land. I want to free those who have been brought years of pain and suffering due to what happened with the laws of the land.
Well, you are on the right track. Should the four sisters be redeemed and reunited, here, and she gestures around herself, in this special place of convergence, Steimhorod will, once again, be connected to the World Tree, and you, and the rest of the people here, would no longer be trapped.
Well, that is what we want. We are all trapped here. So tell me, I bring here with me the heart of the field.
Yes.
It is cursed. Do you know how to remove the curse from this and potentially bring back the sister?
At the core of each of their domains, the sisters had a fane. But here, the echoes of their presence are reverberating strongly enough to incite a reaction from this fragment. And this is a fragment of Aronia, sister of the field. You cannot cleanse it here. Finding a fane is the only way to cleanse it. And you must find this, for this is a part of Aronia, you must find Aronia's fane and reunite it. One thing I will say though, even if you were to cleanse but this one heart, it would greatly diminish the evil over Steimhorod.
Well, you said that Fane, how? Forgive me, a lot of these are very new words to me. I do not actually know what they mean. You said I have to find her Fane. What would her Fane be?
Fane, the sisters' fanes were a sacred place. Much like this enclave. but it is a place only the sisters resided. Each had their own one, and this is why they came here to meet together.
They all came here. So
if you truly do wish to reunite the sisters, finding the hearts, returning them to their individual fanes, learning about each sister, then once you have brought them back, the sisters will be reunited here where we stand.
I have heard people speak about this before, but nobody seems to have any memory or recollection of where these fanes could possibly be.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Oh?
It's to do with the corruption. The fanes were lost at the same time the hearts were created.
So how do we know that they still exist?
That is why your coming was prophesied.
This cave here, this place, it seems to go on far. It seems to be connections all over. Is it possible that this cave itself may connect all 4 of these fanes?
It holds a connection to the sisters as it still has a lingering presence. That is why the heart of Aronia that you hold has a reaction. It senses her presence, but it's dull. You have but one of the 4 hearts, and you know whose it is. Aronia was the sister of the field. The field fane will be connected to a field.
Well, forgive me, but we had figured out that it must be a field, but there are many fields here in this entire place with nobody having any memory of where it could be. And I do not see how in a one lifetime we could find this field.
Well, to be fair, we haven't actually asked around much. The only people we've actually asked was the Fae people in the Grove, so...
Yes, but they were like very old and they knew the sisters. I thought if anyone would know, it would be somebody who knew the sisters.
Well, no, only the, the Dryad remembered vaguely the sisters, no one else did.
Yes, so the Dryad I was thinking of. I mean, she knew who they were. I guess the next stage would be to find others who may have known the sisters. Do you know anyone who would have known the sisters?
There are very few who remember the sisters. The grove you speak of is in the forests, which there are many in Steim Horod. The Fane of the Field will not be in a forest, it will be in a field.
Do we know how... Okay, so they'll be in the field. All we have seen so far is forest, now that I think of it. So there must be an area somewhere with fields.
You can do a history check or an intelligence check if you want.
I'll try.
Yeah.
I guess it'll be intelligence because she's never been here before. Oh, intelligence is history, sorry. So nat 20.
Not 20.
I didn't really expect because she knows nothing. She's never been here.
The two. Well, you've been here a while. The only two places you know with fields are the fetid fields, which were already corrupted, where you found the heart in the first place.
Yeah.
And the fields outside of Saint Sebastian.
Oh, okay. Yes, sorry, this is all very new. I thought that this area we were in was much larger than it is. But I guess there are areas that we have seen. We have already been to the fetid fields where we found it. I mean, it seems logical that where it was found is where it is supposed to be, but nothing. It got warm and it started to glow when we came in here. I feel that it would maybe get warm and start to glow when we get near to where it should be. It did not do that until now. So perhaps we need to head back to San Sebastian.
I know the city of which you speak. There is maybe one there that has a long memory.
San Sebastian himself.
Expression doesn't change. Well, that is a good point. I mean, Inner Moira is old. Sebastian, if he's a vampire, like you said, old.
But, you know, I think St. Sebastian could be a good one to speak to. Because, unlike the others, he seems to not wish to cause harm to anyone. He seems to want to help where he can.
That's also, what about, what was his name? The gnome, Lazarus. He was the one who sent us to get the heart in the first place.
Oh, yes. I totally forgot about him.
Yes, he's the one who actually went to steer us in the direction of field anyway.
So they maybe want to fix everything here and make it so that it's not corrupt. So perhaps, okay, this is good. I mean,
well, we have made allies, so.
Well, I mean, our original plan after getting the gem was to go straight to Saint Sebastian. But instead, we went to many other places first. So I'm now wishing we stuck to our original plan. But at least now we have some more knowledge. So we go to Saint Sebastian.
Well, we know we have to bring them all here eventually.
Exactly. So
once we take the corruption out.
We go there. We take the gem, we find the field, we actually find a way to free her. And then we can come back here. Perhaps there is a way to... It doesn't seem that impossible now. I'm just so confused that we are complete strangers to these lands with no real knowledge and just what we've picked up along the way. And for all this time, it has been like this. Why has nobody tried to bring the sisters back?
I guess no one has. Until now. And all of a sudden, Anya swiftly pulls her blade out and strikes Kalina on the side of the head. And Kalina, as she falls to the ground, gets swiftly caught up by Anya. And Anya's hand caresses Kalina's unconscious neck. And the sunlight glints off red circles in Anya's eyes. And as she smiles at you, you see elongated canines sticking out.
Can I react?
If you can react, what do you want to do?
Can I firebolt her in the face?
Yeah.
I'm gonna firebolt her right in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Make a spell attack.
Sorry?
Make a spell attack.
That is a 19 to hit.
19. 19 hits. Roll some damage.
$17.
17. What was my thing there? 17. As you fire out your firebolt, it hits her square in the shoulder, and she reels a little bit, but then she looks back at you and just smiles again. She then, carrying Kalina as if she just weighs nothing, runs up the side of the walls of the cave till she's almost on the ceiling, basically dangling Kalina like she's a ragdoll. And looking at you, she smiles and says, "The dread Lord Nasak will seize power of the sisters for himself and take you all as his thralls. But first, this one." And she starts legging it on the ceiling, carrying Kalina.
Can we all go after her? Like, can we fight? Can we
You can run, yeah?
Yeah. No, I'm Misty Step right ahead of her.
She's on the ceiling. You want to try Misty Step up there?
Yeah, I want to do something. I need to stop her. I'm going to do something. I can't read fast enough. I'm so sorry. I can't read this fast.
It's okay, don't worry.
Oh my god, I do not know what to do.
Come on, you gotta do something. You gotta do something.
Is it a proper turn? Can I do?
Yeah, you got to make a decision. You got to either run or do something.
Oh yeah. I want to. Okay, I'm going to Misty Step obviously along the ground.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to, as I'm going below her, I am just going to. Fuck it. I guess I'm just going to firebolt her again.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. Roll a ranged spell attack.
Dirty 21.
21. Roll some damage.
Oh gosh. $16 points of damage.
16 points of damage.
And then can I bonus actions? Is it like a proper turn?
You've already bonus action. You've already Misty Stepped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So
can Farouk go as well? I don't know. Is this
he's gonna try and chase as well. I need his Constitution modifier.
Okay. His con modifier.
Constitution modifier, so the small number, the plus whatever. 2. Okay. So he's gonna dash. Everyone's dashing.
Yeah,
apart
everyone's
from you.
chasing them.
Apart from you, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. She's still. Yeah, we're sorry.
You aren't dashing. You have moved. You've Misty Steps. You are keeping up currently with the Misty Step, and you've used an action.
Yeah, sorry.
So now we're on the next round of the chase.
Right.
So now,
I was confused. I wasn't
yeah,
sure
now we're on the next round of the dash.
So
She's still dashing. She's not doing anything else. What would you like to do now?
I Misty Stepped and then I ran, so that's the equivalent of a dash.
Yes, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine then. Yeah, I'm rinse and repeat. I'm going to. So I've gotten to that bit there. I'm going to. I'm just going to keep firebolting her because I can't think of anything else fast enough. Let's firebolt again.
Roll an attack.
18.
18 hits.
Yeah. I'm keeping in mind the fact that I did count how much damage she took earlier, so I'm like, she should be pretty fucking hurt. Let's try this. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
And then she's going to
I'm assuming you've Misty stepped and moved to keep up with her.
No, I didn't say that. I moved.
Oh well, no, no, she's out of your. What's
120 feet.
Yeah, she's out of the room now. Are you chasing her out of the cave or not? If you haven't moved, she's on the ceiling.
Okay, I need measurements to be able to calculate this then. So basically, she started dashing.
Yep.
I did Misty Step for 30 and then another 30.
Yeah.
And then I've done another 30 and I've done 120 foot spell range.
Yeah. So
she's out of that already.
You said you didn't move.
I did move, yeah. I did
okay.
my full movement.
So how many times have you moved? You've moved twice and done how many Misty Steps?
I've moved 90 feet total so far and then 120 feet range.
You moved 90 feet?
Yeah.
How have you moved 90 feet?
Misty Step is 30.
Yep.
Full movement 30.
Yep.
Then I did full movement on this turn.
Okay, yep.
That's 90. And then my spell range is 120.
She's out of the room. You need to keep up with her to fire off a spell.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to picture what you're describing. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep up, basically.
Okay, so you're gonna have to Misty Step again.
Then I'll Misty Step again.
Okay, so you Misty Stepped. Now, Varuk is now dashing.
Mm-hmm.
You and Varuk are now in the room with the water that you fought the lobster things.
Oh, we're going that way. Right. Okay.
That's the only way to go.
Ah, right. Okay. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we're now there with there. So okay.
She's going to dash across the ceiling. You've got a body of 40 foot of water in front of you.
I just need a moment to think. Sorry, it's happening fast, and I can't.
It's a chase. Fast. It's happening fast. Yeah.
I know. I just can't read all these that fast. I'm
gonna put a little bit of time pressure on you here.
Right, fuck it, fine. We'll fly. We'll do the same as again before. And I know it's gonna make it slower, but I can't think of anything else to do.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to read it because I need to know the flying the speed, and I'm trying to just read it. Okay, so 60 feet duration. Okay, we can move 60 feet, right? So I grab I call into Varuk with cast fly. We can move 60 feet with fly, as opposed to 30 feet. So we can move 60 feet.
Okay, you move 60 feet.
So that gets us across the body of water, and we carry on the chase. I can still do one more action at this point, and then I'm just going to have to be only dashing, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless, can I see her still?
She's like 60 feet ahead of you.
Can I see her?
Yeah, you can see her from here, yeah.
I will firebolt her again. It's the only thing I've got that's that far away.
You're going to have to do it with disadvantage currently.
Really? I can see
it is high up, and she is holding your friend. She's carrying your friend.
Okay. First roll's a 17.
She's actually got Kalina as cover at the minute.
First roll's a 17.
Okay.
Second roll's a 15. Plus 3, I think. So 15,
that
16, 18. Okay. 9, 10 points of damage. Jesus Christ. We're into triple figures. He's crazy. Right.
As far as you know.
Keep running. Keep chasing, basically. Keep chasing.
Okay, so what's your con modifier?
2.
2. Okay. So I want you to make 2 con saves.
For me or for one each?
For both of you, because you're both plus 2.
Each.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because he's got a bonus to his con. Right. Okay. So, Varuk has a con. So con save. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got a plus 5. So. $17.
Okay.
Okay, and then Annelisse doesn't have much on hers. Oh, but she rolled a 15, so she gets 18.
18. As you run as fast as you can, the pair of you, she's just way too nimble for you. As you're trying to move through that slippy surface, it slows you down a lot as you're trying to climb up that slope. You have to either move at half speed or risk falling prone. And as you are dashing, she gets a tremendous lead on you. And as you reach the entrance to the cave, there's absolutely no sign of her or Kalina. And you and Varuk have a point of exhaustion.
Right. She would have risked falling prone through there, by the way. Sorry, I thought it was going to be an option there to take. She would just risk it.
Okay, well, either way, you would have fallen over, and well, you can do that. Basically, she's got away from you.
Okay, so no matter, yeah, so she's going to get away.
Yeah, she's got away from you.
Right. Okay. So we're out of the cave.
You're out the cave. You have a point of exhaustion each.
Is he still there outside? What's his name again?
Dimitri. Yes.
Dimitri. Is Dimitri there? Okay. Dimitri.
Friends!
Did you see them? Where did they go?
See who? You're the first people I've seen.
That's not possible. They came out. We saw them. They came out of the cave.
I don't think I dozed off.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe they're still in there. Could they have gone back in?
What's happened, my friends? Tell me.
The girl, the one that I told you that I was unsure on. Well, turns out she's not been with us. She was working with the sack. She took Kalina.
Oh, that's not good. I'm very sorry. I did not see anyone come out apart from you.
If you did not see them, then perhaps they were on the roof. Maybe they went back in deeper.
I'm very sorry. Did you manage to find what you were looking for anyway, though?
I don't know anymore. I wanted us to get home safely, and that doesn't look like it's going to happen. She'll turn to Varuk.
Varuk looks fucked. Like, he looks knackered.
Varuk, if he didn't see them come out, they must have gone back in. We have to go back in.
You saw how fast she was moving. Don't beat yourself up. There's no way we could have caught her.
Well, there's one person who can catch her. We need to look for the Lord of the Land. We need to find her.
You think she'd care?
I don't know. But so far, everyone that we have spoken to had no ability to save themselves or anyone else. She can.
Where do we even look?
I don't think we need to look. She's watching us now. I know she is. She said so herself. She said she will be watching us. We need her. She will make herself known. She's watching us because she must think there's something going on with this prophecy.
Why do you think she's our ally then?
We came here to get rid of Nasak. Nasak now has Kalina.
So we've still got the same job, find the sock.
We do. And there is only one person that we have found who is powerful enough to destroy Nasak. One person. I don't know what other choices we have. Everywhere we go, people recite these stories, these wonderful, whimsical stories of these sisters. Well, the person who got rid of the sisters is powerful enough to get rid of Nasak. We ask her for her help.
I
This
guess
is
you're right.
time sensitive. Kalina could already be dead.
Well, She said thrall, and that doesn't usually mean death. It usually means something far worse.
At the very least, she knows where Nasak is. We need to do something to get her attention. So turn to I keep forgetting his name.
Dimitri.
Dimitri. So turn to Dimitri. Dimitri, you said that you spoke with her, that there was a slight bit of pity almost from her to yourselves.
Well, you mean Drago?
Drago, yes.
Well, I mean, hey, I'm not exactly her best friend or anything, but there's a long history between our people and Drago. Our people used to, we travel from world to world. That's what we could used to do. When Drago did whatever it is she did, she trapped my people here, cutting us off from the rest of us. Maybe she felt a little bit bad, so she leaves us alone. And her the evil in this place seems to leave us alone. Although we had one or two problems recently, though, with these wild people that keep trying to find where we are. That's usually why we have to post sentries.
The salt circle that you had around your camp, is that what that's for?
Well, yes. Well, there's certain types of evil. The wild folk that you came across, it doesn't work on them, but it does work on other types of evil. Other types of evil, if you put the salt down, we do our magics, and we invite you in. So there's a certain type of creatures that cannot pass the threshold unless you're invited.
I see. Okay. Is there anyone that you know who may know how to get in touch with Draco?
I think Draco does as she likes.
I get that.
You are the first person in my entire life that's actually wanted to go looking for her, to be fair.
I need to save Galina. Draco is the first one who has shown any real ability to do anything. I have brought up Nasak to everyone. Every big, powerful lord and person. Everyone pointed me to Draco. I find Draco, I find out who she is and what she is like. And then you are the only other people who have ever heard of Nasak.
Well, I know he's a bad person.
He is bad enough to be doing this within her lands.
She's not too worried about bad things happening in her lands. I don't know if you've noticed, but all the other creatures that just seem to roam around here, even though we are untouched, it's still not the best place. She's not too bothered about people turning into zombies and werewolves eating and killing each other. It's a real mess out there, in Dimitri's opinion.
What about someone who is trying to make themselves more powerful than her? What if there is someone who intends on finding a way of getting rid of her? Would she be interested then?
This would be a very bad idea, in Dimitri's opinion. You do not know much about Draco, do you?
Not really, but...
There is a good reason why no vampire would ever dare go up against her.
But Nasak seems to have found a way around everything she has done.
But
she cut off travel and he just jumps from plane to plane.
But he's still no threat to her.
Either way.
No vampire is a threat to her.
Either way, we need to get to where Nasak is, and she seems to be the only one who knows his whereabouts.
Well, hang on, why? Why is no vampire a threat to her? Because she is the first one. Nasak is maybe not not, physical, what is the word? Not child, but, progeny, maybe a better word.
So she was the first one. She is the one who created all the other vampires within this land.
Yes, that's, all vampires everywhere.
Everywhere. Dimitri, I need to save my friend. If not her, who do you think would know where Nasak resides?
Well, I think you best ask people who have been around for a long time.
I asked Sebastian, he did not know. He is a vampire, been around for a very long time. He simply said, and he pointed me into the direction. Oh my god. Sorry. So many names, I can't keep track of them all.
It's okay. What are you trying to think of? He pointed you in the
Women. Lord of the land.
Drago.
There you go. I need to write them down. See, he pointed me into the direction of Drago. That's what he says.
Well, that was very crazy of him.
Which makes me now believe that I should not trust him.
Surely you've made some allies in this land?
Every ally that we have made, the first thing I have said to them is that I'm looking for Nasak. 3 people total have known of him. One was Saint Sebastian, who pointed me to Drago. The next is Drago, who is the first vampire and will probably kill me just by, snapping her fingers in my general direction. And the third is you.
Well, to be fair, she did know about Nasak, but she just... I think what she said was the prodigal son has returned, and didn't really say much else. She seemed very aware of his return, but...
Still, we spoke to all these people. 3 people know of him. There is no point in going back to speak to these people. They didn't know about them. And if they did and they lied to me, then... Well... Don't really know what to do about that.
Well, I mean, what do you think this Nasak wants? This Nasak seems to be very elusive, it seems.
The
Exactly.
Zack was in our, where we came from. He was there, and he was just what appeared to be killing aimlessly, or not killing. Actually, he seemed to be turning people into monsters.
And what did his companion want? Or say that he wanted?
His companion?
Well, you said that she took Kalina, and now she's with Nasak, so I'm assuming he must be some companion of Nasak.
Oh, yes. I don't know what she wants.
She
Can
said...
you remember what she said, Farouk?
Yeah, Farouk can remember. Means the Lawmaster can the Lawmaster can definitely remember that. She did say something. She said the Dreadlord Nasak will seize power of the sisters for himself and take you all into his thrall. It's probably something that someone should write down.
Yeah. Farouk, could you say that slowly?
She said the Dreadlord Nasak will seize the power of the sisters for himself.
Seize the power of the sisters for himself.
Okay, so you're telling me that this Nasak travels to another plane of existence, to the town that you are living in. You follow him here, and you are the one prophesied by our people to come and reunite the 4 sisters. And then you're led to this. You're led to this heart You then take the heart to the grove, and you just so happen to be with one of his companions. It sounds very much like this Nasark is playing you. And it
This
sounds
sounds
very
not
much
the
like
way.
that he will find you when he wants to.
I can see where this is going. He wants us to bring back the four sisters, but not really. I feel he wants us to find everything that could bring back the four sisters and take it to him so that he can have their power for himself. And he is going to hold Kalina there as hostage.
Yep. The thing is, in both cases, if that's true or not, we'd probably need to do the same thing. We can't find Nasark. We want to bring back the four sisters so we can get home. Nasark wants us to find the four sisters. We need to carry on with the mission.
Okay.
And he'll find us. We still have the heart.
Okay. We do that, and we can find a way to help everyone, and a way to get Kalina back. That is what we should do. Okay. Let's do that then. Let's head on our way. We will find the rest of them. But just before we do, just give 1 second. I just need to relieve myself over there behind that tree. I will be right back.
Of course. Venturing, you know, gotta go when you gotta go.
She'll head over at the tree outside. And she's going to cast Sending.
Sending, yeah.
I'm just going to cast it to Nasak. She has seen him before.
She has.
I know what you want. I will get it for you. But only if you do not harm Kalina or allow anyone else to harm her.
It takes a while. But you do get a reply. Very gentrified voice pops into your head. You have heard once before. Oh, mother. I promise not to personally lay a finger on her. I will see you very soon. And with that, I think we'll end the session. Do you want to desperately? You want to reply? You want to send another sending? Yeah. Go on then.
I said, no one is to harm her. I will do exactly as you wish. I should leave it at that.
And with the resounding silence, I think we'll end the session there. End the session there. Oh, it's a tense one. Oh, it's a tense one. It's all coming together.
Please don't kill Kalina.
It's all coming together.
Oh.
Oh yeah. What? How dare I make the villain more hateable? How sus were you of Anya?
I was sus
you're
from
pretty
the
sus.
start.
Yeah.
Like, because I was like, oh, she's managed to do all this, and yet she gets trapped under not very a heavy animal that she managed to kill.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's got the vampire like spider climbability, and she just needs to do all that shit, no problem.
I was super sus during that fight because I added up the amount of damage she took, and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, I wanted to make that obvious that she was,
like
she was fine.
130 something we got up to before I stopped counting. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, shit. It's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, with that, thank you very much for joining us, folks. Make sure you catch us next week where we will be continuing. I feel like that's a real milestone. We're a good chunk of the way through the campaign now, and now we have a few twists and turns going on now.
I can keep going now if you're ready.
I'm enjoying it. Well, I can tell. I'm excited because I can tell that you want to carry on playing. But there's a good point to leave it. But Annelisse has friends in the realm. It might be good if the player has a week to think about what she wants to do as well. Again, thank you very much for joining us, everyone. Make sure you catch us next week. Next Sunday, we'll be continuing this game in the Land of Vampires. Make sure you catch up as well. All of our episodes thus far are available on YouTube and in podcast form if you do want to catch up before next time as well. And we'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.
See you all next time. Bye.